Day 346 for the vlog. Day rating is an 8. Had the track workout this morning. It's great to get out there. It's kind of funny side stories that I was looking at the weather. Because we've been having some sunny skies. I was like, okay, with so much sun, it's going to start heating up again. And I look and it said it was supposed to be around 78, 80 degrees. So I said, okay, if it's 78 or 80 degrees in the midday, the morning should be pretty nice. And I was getting ready. It's like just had the shorts and t-shirt on for the run. And I get to the track and I'm warming up. And I get 2 or 3 laps in, but on the first lap, like the first 100 meters, one of my friends there goes, "Dave, what are you doing?" I was like, I knew exactly what they were talking about. Because right when I got out of the car, it's like, ooh, it is a little chilly. But again, in my head, where my car was parked, it was 48, 50 degrees. So I said, okay, great. It'll be nice. It'll be a little bit cool, but really nice to run in. And we're going. Again, I passed my friend and they said, "Dave, what are you wearing?" "You're wearing like practically nothing." I'm like, it's my basic running outfit, shorts and a t-shirt. But everyone else on the track had like longer shorts, like knee shorts, or full warm-ups, or compression tights, and then a shirt and a sweater, or a long sleeve, beanie, gloves. And I was like, yeah, okay, I probably could dress a little bit warmer, but it's not the worst day we've had out there, so I know I'll be fine. Just have to keep warming up. Don't stand still. And thankfully, the workout today was like a continuous run. And so we did let's see, 2 minutes on, 2 minutes off, times 10. So you're almost going on 4-minute goes. So for 4 minutes, half of it is your effort and half of it is your recovery. And you never stop. You just go from 5K pace to recovery pace, whatever that is. You're supposed to keep jogging, but some people at some points were walking, which it's tough to do, especially when you're used to having that break after running a workout effort. I was like, okay, it's fine, we got it. And Tim, the coach, had said, everyone run 5K pace unless you're Dave, you can run mile pace. And I was like, okay, Tim, let's take it easy. There's a lot of intervals, and so to try to run mile pace that consecutively be a little tough. I mean, I would like to, but I don't know if I'm in that kind of a shape yet. And so, okay, let's just start out at 5K pace. And so me and another guy, Ross, are going. We pretty much go the whole time together. Just side by side. Before the 5th one, I go, "Hey, do you want the inside lane?" He's like, no, you're fine. I'm like, okay, cool. So I just keep going. And then we finish, I believe we finished 6. Or we're getting ready to start 6. And then Tim goes, "All right, halfway done." And we both kind of look at each other and like, yeah, I counted 6. They were going to start 6. We've done 5. And he looks at me and says, yeah, I could have sworn I've counted 5 already and we're going to start 6. It's like, all right, whatever. Let's just keep going. And we ended up counting them out, and we ended up doing 11, and then the bleachers in the end. But yeah, it was a good workout. It's different. I was telling my buddy Jason, we were cooling down together, and on the track, 2-lap cool down after everyone finished, because everyone finished at almost the same time, just different distances. And he was asking me, how'd you like the workout? I'm like, these ones are tough for me. It's like, why? They didn't seem tough. It seemed like you were going fairly fast. I said, yeah, it's just a mental thing if you're doing 2 minutes on every time you're on the track, you can measure out where you're at, where you're ending. So you know about where 2 minute effort is. So in your head, you can say it's only 400 meters, it's only 500, it's only 600 meters. So instead of telling yourself 2 minutes, you just tell yourself do approximately 500 meters. And so it's easier to break that down because you can mentally see the distance and know where you're at on the track, as opposed to 2 minutes. You're like, okay, I feel like I should be 30 minutes or 30 seconds in or a minute and a half in. Of course, your body's always going to tell you that it's longer. I guess when you're doing a workout, it's going to feel longer, but when you're in a race, you're going to hopefully you're like, okay, it's at 5 minutes. No, we got to be like at 3.5. Like, you want it shorter. So it's weird how the mind changes on that perspective. But anyways, we're doing the workout. And I keep telling myself, just do 500 meters, 500 meter repeats, 500 meter repeats. And it was about there. We got around like 520 to 570. I think one time we almost got to 600 in. We're really close. But I just told him I'd rather just run the distance instead of the time. And it's hard to just run a 5K pace over and over. I'd rather just like, okay, here's your starting pace, and we're going to get faster. And he was kind of talking, asking questions about it. It's like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get why you just wouldn't run. Like, you are running, but you finish that first 2 or 3 minutes. So your brain already tells itself, I can handle this. So it's like, okay, if I can handle this, let's go faster. And so that's what I was trying to explain. You're trying to almost be like a car and put a governor on your pace. Because of course, you can go faster, but you don't want to red line and then shut down for the next one. You want to keep consistent 5K pace, within 5 to 10 seconds, whatever you're at. And so I told him, like, I progressively got a little bit faster. And I just told myself, in a race, you could be out trying to pass someone, or you could be going up a hill. So I was relatively within my 5K range. But I definitely know that I was picking up a little bit. And I could feel the pace changed. I could feel the tired legs come in. But I told him that's why I struggle with those. And he was just saying, I just struggle with, what did he say? He was, he was talking a little bit about having someone to run with and finding 5K pace. It's a little different perspective. He's a little bit of a newer runner. So it's just nice to get his perspective, and then I kind of give him where I'm at, or a little bit of advice. And so we kind of go back and forth, and bounce ideas off each other. But it was nice to chat with him and chat with everyone else there and start the day off with a good run. Then went to work. We were talking. We got a cool email and said, hey, we're going to have a Super Bowl type week. It's more of just a day. So for Friday, we're going to have chicken strips, sandwiches, nachos, cookies, salad. I think there was one other food item in there. They said we're also going to play squares. So at some point in your day, go to the manager's office, sign your name on the paper to show that you're signing up, and then write your name in 3 random squares. And then to keep it even, all the squares were not assigned a number yet. So they're going to do that later. They just want everyone's name on there 3 times. And then once everyone was signed up, then they're going to draw numbers out of a hat and then go across and then up and down. And then we'll see from there who's got better spots on better squares, if you will, on the square game. And so I was joking around with my buddy, and my manager's saying, do you have any whiteout? I'm going to white out Nick's name. He got good squares, and he's like, it's all even, it's all random. It doesn't matter. And I just like joking around with Nick a bit, because he'll joke around a little bit too. So it just makes the workday a little bit lighter. And so I was in the manager's office, and he had happened to stop by, and we were talking about the Squares game. So I was asking, hey, it says that there's prizes. Are they gonna, by any chance, raffle off the TV and the storage? Like, it's a nice flat screen TV. It's just sitting there. That'd be really cool to win in a Super Bowl kind of weekend. And not that you could get it before the game, but it'd be nice after, especially if it's just sitting in storage for 2 years. So the manager's like, yeah, and they're gonna give out a washer and dryer. And it's like, okay. Me and my buddy looked, Nick, yeah, that's actually a good item. That's a good appliance to have. Then my manager takes a second, like, you guys are serious? Oh, yeah, you guys are in apartments and have community washer dryers. I don't have one now, but I have a personal washer dryer. But I'm still thinking when I move out, I'll probably want a washer dryer. And so after my boss, like, oh, yeah, community washer dryer, my buddy Nick just looks and goes, oh, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, I forgot you guys are poor and have to have a community washer dryer. And I just start laughing. I couldn't keep a straight face. So I start walking towards my desk, and we all knew it was a joke. And he said it very sarcastically. And my manager kind of thought back, like, I could get how you would get that, but that's not what I meant. And so we were just joking around the rest of the day. It made the day a little bit lighthearted. But funny story for the day. Then the rest of the day just went by smoothly. Came back, played with the pup a bit. Got Pup Cam over here. Pup Cam. She's tired. We played a bit and then took her for a nice little walk. Trying to get her to listen more. Doing just every time we go walk now. This week I'm just working with her and listen, come on, go this way. And try to keep her calm more. Just constantly let her know that I'm checking on her. If she's doing well, I'll give her treats. So I'm taking more treats out to reward her. And she seems to be enjoying it. She definitely likes when I try to grab a treat. She knows I put them in one pocket, and so she's always like, oh, a treat. Help, okay, I'll be good. Starts wagging her tail, looking up at me, and she'll sit down real quick. So at least I got her attention now. Hopefully we can get her to work so she's calm and more relaxed. But that's the day. Day's done. Push-ups, got one more set. Call it a night. So run your life with health and happiness, and have a good night.